Anya.
What's the matter, mother-in-law?
I heard you're in debt, right?
Huh? How did you know?
I overheard John and you talking about it last night. So it'll take quite a while to pay it off, won't it? So it's still a long time to pay, right? How much money did you borrow?
Was you heard? That's quite a large sum. If you continue paying at this rate, it'll probably take about 4 to 5 years to pay it off completely.
Wow, you owe that much money?
Yes, that's right. My husband made an investment without seeking advice from experienced people. Then, due to some mistakes, he ended up in a huge debt. As a couple, we decided to pay off the debt together. But right now, I'm paying $1,200 a month on my own.
As a mother, I can't turn a blind eye to this.
It certainly can't be ignored, but John is now.
Can't believe you are putting such an unreasonable burden on John's shoulders.
Huh? Mother-in-law.
That means you're paying off your own debt with John's valuable salary. And even $1,200 every month. If the debt lasts for 4 to 5 years, then that amount will reach $6 or $7 million, right?
Oh no, it's the other way around. It's John's debt, not mine.
Now you're blaming everything on John. You're such a worthless woman. Remember your attitude when you talked about that damn debt. You looked down on John and said, "Do you know how much money you owe? You have to pay it back." It's so despicable that John has to endure such words because of your debt. Why don't you two don't have a divorce?
Mother, you don't seem to want to hear me out.
I just listened to the story of whether or not you can get rid of the debt.
Yes, if you don't want to hear me talk, there's no point in me telling you. I'm still working. We'll talk later.
I have nothing else to say to a daughter-in-law who's in debt. Furthermore, from now on, John will come back to our house. If he stays with you, he will be psychologically affected.
Is that so? Sorry. One day later.
Anya, let's get a divorce.
What nonsense are you talking about so early in the morning?
I'm not saying something absurd. My mother said she would help me with my previous financial mistakes.
What do you mean?
My mother said that if I successfully divorce with you and you leave, I won't have to worry about money anymore.
Oh, really? It seems like your mother is thinking about you.
Of course she is, and my mother will definitely help me. So, I don't need you anymore. Let's get divorced.
That's... all right, I have to go to work now. Let's talk later. That night, John, when I get home, I saw the divorce papers left on the table. What does this mean?
I told you we're getting a divorce. I have everything prepared, so please file the papers with the court. With my mother here, I don't need you anymore. Please leave soon.
Yes, I get it. Actually, this will also help me reduce my financial burden. Just what I wanted.
So we agree on getting a divorce?
5 minutes later.
Anya, I heard you agreed to a divorce, didn't you?
Yes, isn't that what you wanted?
Awesome. Even though you have a monthly debt of up to $1,200 to pay, you still act so arrogant. You dare to look down on your husband just because he just doesn't make enough money. John doesn't need an ordinary wife like you. Fuck off!
Huh? What am I mooching off of? Don't you see me going to work every day?
Yes, I see that. Well, I don't think you are making that much money as a part-time employee. Clearly, John is the one making more money. He works for such a large corporation.
Huh? Do you know John hasn't worked for about a year?
Maybe he's working remotely or something. Nowadays, people prefer to work online, right?
Is that so? Like mother, like son.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay, I'll move out tomorrow. I'll pack up my stuff tonight.
Yes, hurry up and leave quickly, please.
One day later. Goodbye, John. I'm leaving.
Yes.
I filed for divorce last night, so from now on, we will be strangers. This month's repayment date is due tomorrow. Don't come begging me again.
Shut up. Do you know what time is it? Let me sleep.
Goodbye. 1 minute later. Mom, I'm leaving.
Too noisy. I'm still sleeping. Fuck off.
Thank you for your help. On the day Anya moved out.
Hey, Anya. Please don't get divorced anymore. Help me pay off the debt.
What's going on?
My mother made a terrible mistake. She thought the debt was yours. She thought I was paying off the debt of $1,200 alone. So she advised me to divorce you so that I wouldn't have to help you pay off the debt anymore.
Yes, I know that.
Huh?
All the debt papers were under your name, and I tried to help you, but you didn't listen to me. I planned to ask for my mother's help when she calmed down, but she kept trying to kick me out. Then you kept asking for a divorce from me. That's okay. I don't lose anything in this situation. Wouldn't divorce benefit me?
No way. You already filed for divorce?
I submitted it in the evening when you left the form for me.
Unbelievable. I'm done.
2 minutes later.
Anya, I'm sorry I misunderstood you. Look, I've apologized. Come back here quickly.
Huh?
John is in debt. The person who lent the money is Uncle John.
Didn't you say it was not John before? I clearly told you that the debt belonged to John, didn't I? But you insisted we divorce and it was my debt. I'm speechless.
So, you're just a part-time employee. How can you afford to pay $1,200 a month? That's why I misunderstood.
Did I ever say that I was a part-time employee?
Huh?
I'm running 10 restaurant chains that I inherited from my late father.
10 restaurant chains?
Yes, that's right.
Aren't you working at the family restaurant?
No, I'm not doing that.
That's why you can afford to pay $1,200 a month on the debt?
By the way, John is unemployed.
Huh?
He had a big fight with his boss and quit his job abruptly about a year ago. He's been unemployed ever since.
Isn't he receiving unemployment benefits?
Yes, of course. He used that money to pay off the debt, but the amount of benefits after a few years of working is not that much. But because he can't stop paying off the debt, I took over paying for him.
I hope you can help me.
What?
To be honest, I received a phone call from John asking for the debt to be transferred today. So please transfer $1,200 as usual today.
No, why can you say that to a stranger?
But
you're the one who made me get a divorce. From now on, you must pay on your own.
Anya, don't be like that. How can I pay off the debt with this small pension? My husband passed away a long time ago. What should I do with a son who is unemployed and in debt?
Sorry. Goodbye.
Anya!
After that, I contacted my mother-in-law's uncle, who had loaned us the money to inquire about the delay in payment this month, and I revealed that I had been paying off the debt for the past year. Afterwards, the entire amount was repaid. He said, "I'll make sure that person pays back the full amount." And now, my ex-husband and ex-mother-in-law have started working at a small company. They are being bullied and forced to work beyond their limits every day by their colleagues. I receive complaints from them every day via text message. It seems like their phones have been taken away and are being monitored. As a daughter-in-law, I tried to compromise as much as possible. But it's all over now, and I will never help them with anything again.